Well, 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 look at where we are once again. Welcome back, everybody, to GameShow-O-Rama. I'm Dr. Detroit, the doctor is in, and we're here to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for this historic game. Let's bring out our first contestant, who seems to be a Deadpool fan. And so, here he is, Secret Symphony. Go ahead and have a seat. There we go. Alright, so Secret Symphony. Hi there. So, first of all, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. A little nervous, though.
Well, everybody is sometimes in this thing. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm kind of a simple person. Um, I just like having fun and seeing what's popular.
Alright, well, good luck to you. Now let's go ahead and explain to the folks at home what he's up against. So, Secret is 15 questions away from winning the $1 million. Once he reaches the $1,000 or the $32,000 level, he's guaranteed to leave here with at least that much money. He has 3 lifelines available, 50-50, Ask the Audience, and you can phone a friend, where our folks at Mobius Mobile will help us out with all that. And also, too, folks, if you want to hear this in Spanish, you can hit the SAP button on your receiver. So, Secret, are you ready to play?
Yes.
Alright, audience, are you ready? Of course you guys are, then let's do it to it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go. Alright, we start with the ever-important $100 question. Here we go. Porky Pig ended many cartoons with the phrase, "That's all what?" Friends? For now? For you? Folks.
I'm gonna go with D.
Okay, selected on your end. Is that your final answer?
Okay. Yes.
That's all, folks. $100.
Yay!
$200 question on deck. Who had his first #1 hit with a song called Heartbreak Hotel? Elvis Presley?
Uh-oh.
Chuck Berry? Donald Trump? Garth Brooks?
I'm gonna go with Elvis.
Final answer?
Yes.
You got that one!
Oh.
For $300. Which of these is a type of jazz? Scrap time? Ragtime? Shred time? Drop time?
I'm gonna go with Ragtime.
Final answer?
Yes.
Some of that ragtime jazz. I love it. You got it. Now time for the $500 question. Who were Moe, Larry, and Curly? In Sync? The Kingston Trio? The Three Stooges? Party of Five?
The Three Stooges. C.
Final answer?
Yes.
You imbecile. You got it right. And now for the $1,000 question. Who is Homer Simpson's mischievous son? Bert? Brat? Bart? Brett?
C. Bart.
Final answer?
Yes.
Don't have a cow, man. You got $1,000.
Woohoo!
Alright, so far you're up to $1,000. You still have all your lifelines left. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 question. Here we go. What is a colander used for? Punctuation? Draining water? Balancing airplanes? Parachute jumping?
I'm going to go with B.
Final answer?
Yes.
You've been watching your cooking shows, so you're absolutely right.
Whew.
$4,000 on deck. Which TV show's final episode was titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen? Seinfeld? Cheers? MASH? Dallas?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with the ask the audience.
You want to do Ask the Audience?
Yeah.
Alright, then here we go. Audience! He needs your help. If you're ready, everybody, on your keypads that I'm about to give you, using A, B, C, or D, you'll be voting for this question. Which TV show's final episode was titled Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen? Was it Seinfeld, Cheers, MASH, or Dallas? Okay. Alright, let's see. I think everybody's put it in, so now... Well, you can see that 6% of the audience said MASH, while 1% said Seinfeld.
Alright. So I'm going with MASH.
Final answer?
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. The audience is right!
Oh, I thought it was MASH, but I wasn't sure.
Well, also, too, here is an interesting little factoid about that. At the time, that was actually the most watched series finale of any show at the time. And MASH was a lot of fun, too. In fact, you might have been a little too young for MASH, but they do run the things. They do run the reruns on television.
Oh yeah, I've watched MASH. Sure.
Alright, well now up to $8,000 now, when you still have 2 lifelines left. In the 1992 movie Aladdin, who provided the voice of the genie? Robin Williams? Steve Martin? Jeremy Irons? John Candy?
I think I'm gonna go with B.
Alright, now think about this for a second. What makes you think it's Steve Martin?
I don't know, it's just I think I just remember the name.
Okay.
It might be A, too.
Well, you still have 2 lifelines left. You have 50-50 and phone a friend, if you want to use those.
I don't want to waste them.
Okay. So what do you want to do?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go with Robin Williams.
Final answer?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. All of these people were fine voice actors, and I'm glad you chose Robin Williams, because you're right! And by the way, too, Secret, no pressure here, but if you had gotten that wrong, I think this whole audience was going to go crazy over you, because we love our Robin Williams. Anyway, $16,000 question right now. Which of the following subjects does a math teacher not teach? Anatomy? Trigonometry? Geometry? Algebra?
A, anatomy.
Final answer?
Yes.
Thank God they don't teach this. You're right! right, you are climbing up the ladder really quickly there, Secret, because now we're up to the $32,000 question. Here it comes. The 60th wedding anniversary involves which element?
What?
Gold, platinum, silver, diamond.
I guess I'll use the lifeline, because I don't know.
Okay, which one do you want? Alright, you want the phone a friend?
Your phone a friend, yes.
Alright then. Alright, so our folks at Mobius Mobile will now phone somebody and see what we can find.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. Hey, it's Dr. Detroit calling from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I got your friend Secret here, and he needs your help.
I'm on it.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to read the question and the 4 possible answers, and when I do, the timer will begin, and you must give Secret the answer that you think is correct. So here it is again. The 60th wedding anniversary involves which element? Gold, platinum, silver, or diamond? 30 seconds. Good luck.
Let's see. Can't be gold or platinum because that's different. Silver wouldn't be that obvious. It has to be diamond, because diamond would basically be the 60th, it's like the 60th element, right?
Huh?
Well, you ask. Well, how sure are you?
Very sure.
Alright. Well, let's have the timer run out, and you'll be out of there.
Okay.
Okay, so your phone a friend said diamond.
Yep.
So is that your final answer?
Yep, I'm gonna have to trust it.
Alright. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. He's right!
I thought diamond would have been too obvious. So...
Well. Look at you going up there into the $32,000 category. We're going to take ourselves a very short break, but when we come back, he's going for $64,000. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back after this word from your local station. Hi, everyone. It's the Traveling Nardo here. You know, I've been traveling from all over the globe. I've been to one side, I've been to this side, I've been to Africa, I've been almost everywhere. And you know, sometimes traveling works up an appetite. But the cool thing is that I can go to my local Little Caesars and get one of these bad boys. That's right, everybody. This here's a hot and ready pizza. Ooh, it's delicious. Crispy crust, ooey gooey cheese, pepperoni version, or even cheese version if you don't like pepperonis. And besides, who doesn't like pepperonis anyway? And you can get one for only $6.99 at your local Little Caesars. And here comes something really cool. Through a special promotion, if you mention that you watch The Traveling Nardo on YouTube anytime you go to Little Caesars, you will receive a free DVD of The Traveling Nardo Season 1. How cool is that? So that way, you can catch up on all the things that we've been to while enjoying a hot and ready pizza. So what are you waiting for? Head out to Little Caesars and get yourself a hot and ready pizza today. Pizza. Welcome back, everybody, to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Secret is now just a few questions away from the $1 million, and he's got one more lifeline left. Let's check out the $64,000 question. Here we go. What is the scientific name for an animal that does not have a backbone? Cardiac? Invertebrate? Intravenous? Marsupial?
Invertebrate, B.
Final answer?
Yes.
You know, there's quite a lot of people that don't have backbones, but you have one, and you're right. Wowzers. Up to the $125 question. Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street got their names from what 1940s Christmas movie? The Shop Around the Corner? Meet Me in St. Louis? It's a Wonderful Life? Beyond Tomorrow?
Oh no. Crap. I don't know.
Well, you still have one lifeline left.
Overwatch.
Now, also let's talk it out a little bit. Have you watched any of these films?
Not one.
I see. Okay. Well, you still have one more lifeline left. I mean, if you lose this, you drop down to 32 grand.
I need to think about the characters. Maybe that'll tell me.
Okay. Well, think about them for a second. Almost everybody watched Sesame Street back in the day, right?
Right, and I think I'm gonna go with B.
Meet Me in St. Louis. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I
We were
can
looking
hear
for
'em.
It's a Wonderful Life.
I knew it. I should have
hey.
picked it.
But hey, you know what? You're not going home empty-handed because you win 32,000 virtual dollars. So thank you for playing. Go ahead and head back into the audience. Good job, my friend. Good job. Well, not bad for Secret. I mean, he got up to the $32,000 question, but now it's time to bring out the next contestant. So please, everybody, welcome our next player up here, Kidlat Gaming. All right. Alrighty, so Kidlat, tell us a bit about yourself. Also, you are very dark, I noticed, because the line is not picking.
Costume change.
Thank goodness we actually have a costume department around here.
Hold on, I was sent awkwardly in my chair. There we go. How's this? Does this work?
I guess it does. All right, so we got you, Kidlat. So, have you played Millionaire before?
Yes, with a couple of my other friends beforehand. Tommy Hudson actually did pretty well in his last match against this time when we played. It's like it's having to know which question's what when you basically are playing this game. It's basically having to know which one's right and which one's wrong.
All right, well, let's see how well you do. You already know the rules and you know the lifeline, so why don't we do it? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go.
Let's do it!
Of course, that $100 question starts us off. Here we go. In the game Battleship, what happens to a ship when reg pegs fill all of its holes? It sinks, it splashes, it kerplunks, a man goes overboard.
Okay, first, if it goes kerplunk, it's flopping to the floor. But if a man goes overboard, you'd be like trying to burn overboard.
Right. So what's your response?
It is A, because it sinks. If you think about it, when you say a certain number on the board, and all of a sudden you hit that spot, bam!
Final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, you sank my battleship. That's right.
Yes!
$200 question on deck. Which nation's prime minister lives at 10 Downing Street? United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand.
Let's see. Nation's prime minister. Prime minister. Give me a moment to think about this, because I did hear about this from a certain YouTuber I watched who did Try Not to Laugh a while back by the name of Dawko. So I'm going to go with UK. Final answer. Straight up. Because why not?
Well, you're very right, mate.
Yes!
For $300. Also, for the ones that have just showed up, they can be in the audience. The Depth Charge was developed to destroy which naval vessels? Aircraft carriers, destroyers, submarines, battleships.
Now, naval's like Navy, right?
Yeah, because this is NAVAL,
Okay,
which stands for the Navy, not NAVEL, which refers to your belly button.
Are there... Hold on, let me ask you this question. So this might actually give me some context and clarity. Are there destroyers in the Navy?
I think so. But I can't really give too much away.
Are there battleships in the Navy?
I can't really give too much away, my friend, because that's
D. Final answer. Let's go.
Well, my friend, we were looking for submarines. So unfortunately, my friend, you leave with nada. I'm so sorry.
Music guy, wherever you are, I'm going to sue you for all your worth. Oh, trust me. Me and Tony did that every time when we played. We were like, I'm gonna sue you, music guy, just every time.
Well, go ahead and head back into the audience right there. Well, unfortunately, he didn't win any money, but now let's see if this next guy can win some money. You guys have seen him in quite a few game show instances, and he's also been a board runner of mine, so please help me welcome my good buddy, Kanji. Oh my god. Alright, so Kanji, hi. I think you need to shrink yourself down a little bit because we can't see your pretty face. Hang on a sec, the camera. Okay. I think you need to shrink it down even more. There you go. Okay, now we can see your pretty face. So, Kanji, I know that you're pretty good at this.
Oh, I'm half my size.
well, hey, you know, some of us can only be so lucky. But hey, I know you're good here at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because you know what? I was a contestant on your version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I think I ended up winning the $1 million that one time.
Yep.
Well, let's see if you can either match Secret or go all the way. You obviously know the rules and the lifelines, so you ready to play?
Yep. Yes,
all right
sir.
then, let's do it to it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay, so as we know, we always start off with that $100 question. What is it often called when you roll the number... Sorry, let me try it again. What is it often called when you roll the numeral 1 on both dice at the same time? Private eyes, black eyes, snake eyes, idle eyes.
I will tell you this. There's a funny story with B that also relates to C.
Mm-hmm.
Freddy pissed me off because I rolled snake eyes.
Yeah.
So I gave him a black eye to match.
Oh, good lord.
Albeit he was an animatronic, so it just... Albeit he was an animatronic, so it just broke his eye right out of his socket.
Ouch.
Not the point, though. I'm gonna say it's snake eyes.
Alright, is that your final answer?
Yep.
It's snake eyes, bro. You got it. $200 question on deck. What color is used the most for the packaging for Barbie toys? Hot pink? Mellow yellow? Lime green? Sky blue?
I will tell you this. I do like me a good mellow yellow. But, I mean, come on. If you don't know this, you clearly did not watch toys commercials in the 2000s.
No, I know I did.
No, I've been around for decades.
Same here, bro.
And those darn Barbie toys that the girls always bring in are in a hot pink box.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yes, they're always in a hot pink box. $200 to you. For $300. Check this out. According to the famous saying, what wasn't built in a day? Yankee Stadium, Rome, the White House, Denver.
I will say, I already know this, and I don't normally like to get political on this show, but White House definitely wasn't built in a day, but it was knocked down in a day, so
Interesting, okay. So
the opposite is true. The opposite is true with the White House, but yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day.
You're right, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Not in a decade either.
Alright, now let's go to the $500 question. Take a look. Which of these puts Snow White to sleep? Poisoned apple, sleeping pill, spinning wheel spindle, bedtime story.
Okay, so let me just eliminate the other three real quick. Don't even think sleeping pills were around back in Snow White's time, so it definitely can't be that.
Yeah, no.
Spinning wheel spindle, how the hell would that work? Would it just knock her right in the head? That doesn't sound realistic at all. A bedtime story doesn't even put me to sleep. Hearing Freddy's music box puts me to sleep. So I'll say it was a poisoned apple. I'm surprised she didn't die from it though, but given the fact it's Disney and they want to be family friendly, I guess they just had to come up with the excuse that it put her to sleep.
Yeah, you know what? A poisoned apple will do ya. And now for the ever-popular $1,000 question. What were the men who fought in the Colosseum called? Titans? Stormtroopers? Gladiators? Samsonites?
Okay, this is interesting. I was originally gonna go with Titans, but as soon as I saw C, I changed my mind. Stormtroopers. Again, we're talking about ancient frickin' Rome here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about 1977 where James Earl Jones was in his prime, okay? We're talking about ancient Rome here, probably like about a few centuries before Star Wars this time. But yes, it's gladiators.
And you're absolutely right for 1,000.
I'm glad I got that correct.
Indeed. I'm glad you are too. Alright, now we gotta take ourselves a very quick commercial break, but when we come back, Kanji will be going for that $2,000 question. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back after this word from your local station. Hello there. I'm Dr. Bones Pulsar. I'm from the Astro Boy Express. You know, cold and flu season's just around the corner, you know. So why don't you get one of these things? For $19.95, you can actually get what's called a Vicks humidifier. Just add water to these things. No filter that you have to clean out. And you can breathe in the nice fumes of Vicks Vapor Rub. Or maybe this box of Advil liquid gels, now only $7.49 at your local Kmart. However, if the cold or the flu have already caught you, you can buy one of these. This is a 30 count of Mucus Relief DM. 9 out of 10 doctors, myself included, recommend this. You can get it now for only $30. Don't let cold and flu season beat you to the punch, mate. Head down to your local Kmart and get yourself one of these things today.
America's favorite store. Kmart, the saving place.
Do you think you have what it takes to handle the 3,400-pound stock car at over 180 miles an hour? But if you think you got what it takes, come on down to King Alliance's racing schools, where here we will show you how to handle the 3,400-pound stock car. Experiences the thrill of driving a big, beautiful NASCAR Cup Series car. And just recently, we got the Car Tomato from 2009, which means you can go out there and races on the track, just like Michael Waltrip. Drive your favorite NASCAR Drivers Cup Series car, such as this Ryan Newman car, Carl Edwards, four-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and many, many more. The King Elias's Racing Schools makes a great gift, especially with the holidays coming up. Make sure you mention this ad at checkout, and you will receive an additional 50% off of any of your track sessions. We have the Car Tomorrow, Next Gen, cars from 1995, the Brown Pounders, which are the Wheeler Modifieds, and we also have Indy 500 packages. So come down to King Elias's Racing Schools, where here we show you how to be the master of going faster. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Kanji's in the hot seat right now. He's already earned $1,000, which means he's guaranteed to leave here with at least that much if he gets this next question wrong. So, Kanji, audience, let's take a look at the next question, which is worth $2,000. A parasol is a lightweight form of what accessory? Umbrella? Hat? Cane? Bracelet?
Oh, buddy. Oh boy. Now, I'm an animatronic rabbit, and I know a lot more than people think I do. This I'm having trouble with, though.
Okay. Well, you also have your free lifelines, too.
No, I want to be wise with using those.
Well, let's think about this for a second. What's your... Go ahead.
My non-existent gut is telling me it's either a hat or an umbrella, because I've heard a parasol is like something that can shade you from light. And that can be a hat and an umbrella, so erase cane and bracelet. Don't do those.
Okay. Well, let's also whittle it down even more. Like, have you seen any movies that mention the word parasol?
Come on, bro. If you saw a big animatronic rabbit in a movie theater, wouldn't you want to say, "Kids, get the hell out of here"? I'm pretty sure they would get one of those like big carriers for like refrigerators or something and get me out of there quickly.
Touche.
I will say though, we did play a few movies at the pizzeria at some point. Okay. So I'm still not sure. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm just gonna take a shot straight in the dark here. I don't even know if this is correct. I'm just going in blind, and I'm gonna say an umbrella.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Well, I think you have a gut because you're right.
Oh.
Good work. And now off to the $4,000 question. Phonetically speaking, what are pole and pole? Thank you. Phonetically speaking, what are pole and pole? Synonyms? Antonyms? Homonyms? Oxymorons?
Oh man, realistically speaking, outside of this virtual animatronic Sona, I have an A in English. I should know this shit.
Okay.
Although to be fair, with that A, I mean, that doesn't really say anything.
Okay.
But, oh, man. Let me see if I can think about this clearly.
Alright, go for it. Because I know I did pretty good in English back in my college days, too.
Oh, wait. I think I remember it's, I think maybe it was homophones. Because I know synonyms are like different ways of saying a word.
Okay.
Antonyms, I'm not quite sure, and I'm pretty sure homophones are like the same. They're like the same word. They have the same sound. They're just spelled differently. And then oxymorons are like they're like opposite words in the same like combination. If you know what I mean. So like jumbo shrimp, something like that.
Okay.
So I think it might be homophones.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Yep. Oh, Afton, have mercy on me.
Well, you know what? I think he's going to, and your A in English helped you. It's right.
Oh.
You know what?
My God.
You know what the funny thing
Dale
is?
got saved on that one.
You know what the funny thing is that I almost feel like that either you're gonna blow a circuit or people are just going to go nuts if you get one of these next ones wrong. But you know what? You're doing really good, because now it's time for the $8,000 question. And by the way, too, for anybody that just came in, just go ahead and go in the audience. Which of these actions can launch projectiles at speeds of 100 miles per hour? Spitting, coughing, waving, sneezing.
Okay, so this one's actually a lot easier than the last ones. It's D, sneezing. And my explanation here for this is in health class we were taught that sneezing helps get rid of like excess mucus in your system, like near your nose. So to be able to get it all out, and the only way to do that is to launch that shit right out your nose at like a very high rate of speed. So I'd say it's probably sneezing.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah, this question's nothing to sneeze at. You got it right.
Sorry.
Gesundheit. Alright, you now have earned $8,000. Now it's time for the $16,000 question. By what name is nitrous oxide gas sometimes known? Tear gas? Mustard gas? Methane gas? Laughing gas?
Okay, so I'm not saying it's B, but I saw an episode of Family Guy a little early before this.
Okay.
And it's the episode where Peter is the president of Pretoria, where he like has that land. And when he has a bunch of like members from other countries come around, there's one guy that's wearing an apron for cooking.
Yes.
And it says, I only cook with mustard gas. Trying to be a play on I only cook with mustard, but
right.
Anyway.
So what do you think these might be?
All of that aside, this gave us a quick laugh. And speaking on that, I think it might be D, laughing gas.
Final answer?
I have a feeling, because I think it's the thing they put you down with whenever you're about to go into surgery, unless I'm completely wrong, but I think it might be laughing gas anyway.
Well, you know what? I am a doctor, and I will tell you one thing: the way we put down patients is with laughing gas. 16,000 to you. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the $32,000 question. Here we go. In which city was Anne Frank living when she wrote her diary? Prague? Amsterdam? Berlin? Warsaw?
Oh man, I should have paid attention in history class.
Now remember, you do have all three of your lifelines, and if you miss this, you go down to $1,000. You can also walk away too if you need to.
You know what? Let me go with 50-50 here, because if the two answers that I don't think are there are removed, then I think I might know what this is.
Alright,
if
then
I
why
can
don't
remember it correctly.
Alright, why don't we do the 50-50? Nicole, please take away 2 of the wrong answers and leave 1 wrong answer and the correct one. So you're down to Prague and Amsterdam.
Okay. Okay, that removed my other suspicion, because I thought it was going to be Berlin, but no, I'm going to go with B, Amsterdam. Final answer.
You know, some people that, don't pay attention in history class oftentimes fail, but you're right! Alrighty. So now, Kanji, you have actually matched where Secret was, with this. You still have 2 lifelines left, and now you're going to be going for the $64,000 question. Let's play. Alright, here we go. What are you afraid of if you are xenoglossophobic? Foreign languages? Foreign countries? Foreign food? Foreign films?
Oh, man. Okay. Foreign languages, foreign country. Oh boy. Okay. Now I know the kids are scared of me, but I didn't know I'd be scared of a question.
Well, that happens sometimes.
You know what? So someone add that to the wiki. Someone add that to the wiki. One of Bonnie's greatest fears is a question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So someone add that to the wiki.
Alright, I'm sure that some of the folks at home that are watching this right now are probably doing that as we speak. Now remember, you do have your Ask a Friend, a Phone a Friend, and also Ask the Audience. And if you miss this, you don't lose any money. You can also walk away if you need to.
I don't want to do that. Freddy did not raise a scared bunny. I don't have 50-50. I should have used it on this question. I think I've heard of this once.
Okay.
And I think it had something to do with foreign languages. Final answer. Come on.
Well, you know what? I hope you're not scared of this, because all I have to say to that is "C'est magnifique."
I just need to I just need to know one thing before the next question.
Yes, sir.
How proud is the audience of me right now? How proud are they?
Well, I can see them right now because you know what? All their vocal things are actually blowing up with blue. But I will add some crowd sounds in later in post because right now we cannot hear you guys, but I can see you guys. All right. So
We're
here we
proud
go.
of you, Bon Bon.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Stay back behind there if you're not in the contestants row. All right, $125,000 questions. Here we go.
Thank you. I want to know that I'm not losing my systems for this.
Which of these is a type of flower? Graham? George? Gordon? Gerald?
Oh. Flower. I will say, I think it might be Graham. Because even though it's a name, it's like you can also think of like graham crackers or something like that.
Okay. Oh yeah, all of us love graham crackers.
You know what?
Sure.
You know what? I think I might. You know what? I think I might just instantly go for Graham. Because George, Flower, Gordon, those, the rest of those don't make a lot of sense. So I think it might be Graham, Flower.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You snacked really well. You got that one right. All right. Now we're up to the $250,000 question. This is the highest that anybody has gotten so far. Let's take a look. Plutonium is artificially derived from which element? Nitrogen? Polonium? Titanium? Uranium? Remember, if you miss this, you lose 93 grand. You also still have your 2 lifelines as well. Your phone a friend and NT Alliance.
Well, it's actually kind of a good thing I pay attention in chemistry class because I have the most goated chemistry teacher ever.
Nice.
Mr. Kellogg.
Okay.
I do wish him well though, because he is in Mexico on a vacation. He's going to be gone for the next few weeks, but I'm glad he at least taught us one useful thing, because I did not think this would come up.
Okay.
Plutonium is artificially derived from uranium.
Alright, is that your final answer?
Very complicated form. Albeit a very complicated form, yes, it's my final answer. Albeit a very complicated form of uranium, but uranium nonetheless.
Well, you know what? You say your teacher's goated, and so are you! 250,000! Can you believe it, everybody? He's only 2 questions away from the $1 million question. 2 lifelines left. Let's take a look at the $500,000 question. What was the first film that Jane Fonda appeared in? Barbarella? Cat Ballou? Tall Story? Walk on the Wild Side?
I'm sorry, fucking who?
Jane Fonda, here, I can help you with this. Jane Fonda is the crazy-ass daughter of actor Henry Fonda. She is very much out of her mind. Good actress, but outside of that, she's a little bit on the cuckoo side.
So are any of these people were related to Peter Fonda, because that's who I remember. He was freaking Burnett Stone in the Thomas the Tank Engine movie from like 2000.
That's right. Henry Fonda is actually Peter Fonda's father.
Oh, well, that makes sense. This would be his sister then, huh?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, you
I
still have
literally
your
have
2
nothing to
lifelines.
go off of here. This is just gonna be... This is gonna be like a...
Well, remember, too, you still have 2 of your lifelines left. You still have phone a friend and ask the audience, if you need them.
You know what? Hey, do you guys think you'll be able to figure this out? Because I can't.
Alright,
I
see.
I literally have a chip for a brain.
Alright, I literally see a lot of people basically hopping up and down. So what do you want to do? Do you want to phone a friend or ask the audience?
Yeah, despite the fact that I can't turn my neck all the way, I can see all of them jumping and they want help. So, you know what? I trust you guys. Get this properly, please. I only have a chip for a brain, so I'm kind of stupid.
Alright, so here we go. Ask the audience. Audience? He needs your help. If you're ready, on your keypads using A, B, C, or D, you'll be able to vote. Here's the question again. What was the first film that Jane Fonda appeared in? Barbarella? Cat Ballou? Tall Story? Or Walk on the Wild Side? Give everybody a chance to get in. Okay, so 6% of the audience said Tall Story, then 2% said Cat Ballou, 1 said Barbarella, nobody said Walk on the Wild Side. So what do you think?
Okay. Are you guys confident that it is Tall Story? Like, I need to see, are all of you confident?
Well,
okay.
Well, what do you think?
Then I guess I'll go with them and say C. Tall Story. Cross my fingers, shut my eyes, pray in my head.
Well, guess what, my friend? The audience here was right! $500,000 for you! Oh my goodness. Now, you are only 1 question away from winning the $1 million. And you still have a phone a friend. So, my friend, let's get ready, because now here it is. It is time now for the $1 million question. Will Kanji become our first ever $1 million winner here in Electric Paradise Game Shows? Let's find out now. Which of these is not an Easter egg in the 1987 movie RoboCop? Writer Ed Newmar on a wanted poster? Reference to Orion Pictures as a directive? Prosecution by enforcement droids in the copyright warning? Director Paul Verhoeven cameo in the nightclub scene?
No. Oh. I might actually have to use my phone a friend for this, because I don't know. You know what?
So you want to use your phone a friend?
Yes.
Alright, so go ahead and
call
select
Mary, and I hope she knows this.
Alright, so why don't we do that? Mobile Mobius is actually going to find us Mary, and she'll go over to the booth over there and pick up, hopefully.
Oh, come on, Mary. This one decision lies on you. Oh, come on. Pick up.
Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. The good news is the folks at Mobile Mobius. Oh, here we go. Mary, is that you?
Yeah.
Hi there, Mary. Hey, I have your friend over
Mary,
here,
thank God you
and
answered.
he needs your help. All right, so
Oh
I'm
my
going to do
God.
this. So I'm going to read off the question again, along with the 4 possible answers, and after I do that, you two will have 30 seconds to figure it out. So here's the question one more time. Which of these is not an Easter egg in the 1987 movie RoboCop? Writer Ed on a wanted poster, reference to Orion Pictures as a directive, prosecution by enforcement droids in the copyright warning, or director Paul Verhoeven cameo in the nightclub scene. 30 seconds starts now.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Mary, give me an answer, please.
No, I've never even. Oh my gosh. There's no way I can get it reread. Is that correct?
Which of these
15
is not the
seconds,
Easter
yes,
eggs?
I can reread it to you. Which of these is not an Easter egg in the 1987 movie RoboCop? Writer Ed on a wanted poster, reference to Orion Pictures as a directive, prosecution by enforcement droids in the copyright warning, or director Paul cameo in the nightclub scene? No.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh, I
there's
am
that. So now here's the thing: you have no more lifelines left, but there's 2 things that you can end up doing.
Oh, I
You can
am
walk
so
away, or you
screwed.
could take a shot. Because you can also walk away.
I
Because if you
don't
miss
wanna
this,
walk.
because you go down to 468,000 if you miss this.
Oh, I really, really do not want to have to walk away from this if I don't have to.
Right. Well, do you want to take a shot, like a wild guess?
No, because I know if I do, I'm gonna screw up.
Well, what does your gut instinct tell you first? Like let's go ahead and think about this. RoboCop was a big movie in 1987, and it was very successful at the box office. And I don't know if any of your friends have ever talked about this film. Have any of your friends ever said they saw it?
No, Freddie, Chica, and Foxy have never watched RoboCop. Despite the fact that we are ourselves robots.
Okay. So what do you want to do here? Do you want to take a shot, or do you want to walk away?
Can I just get a few minutes to think to myself?
Sure.
So I can
Sure, go for it.
try and figure this out.
Yeah, you can give it a little time to think.
Prosecution by Okay. I think maybe A and B makes sense.
Okay.
I really don't want to mess this up. I should have just stayed.
Yeah, what do you want to do? All right. So you're saying that A and B makes sense. So what about C and D down there?
C and D. I mean, C C could also make sense, but it's maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Right? Would the writer really be on the... I mean, I'm sort of second guessing A.
Okay. Remember too, you can go ahead.
I don't know.
Well, remember, you can stand at $500,000 and walk away, and you can answer this question, and you could get the $1 million, or you may end up losing it and dropping down the 32 grand.
You know what? Yeah, I've been spending way too much time looking at this. I just need to come up with an answer, don't I? Okay. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna pick.
Okay. All right. So you're going with A. Is that your final answer?
I'm going. I think I might blow a gasket if this isn't right. A. Right on the poster. Final answer.
It is reference to an Orion picture. My God, you were so close, my friend. But you know what? I will say this. I loved how you talked that out, okay? I loved how you talked that out because you were saying about, A and B. But hey, don't you worry. You still walk away here with 32 grand. So thank you for playing, Kanji. It's okay, my friend. And unfortunately, everybody, of course, I have not yet hit the timer's up buzzer, but unfortunately, time is of the essence for us. So here's the great part. For the ones that were supposed to be contestants but are not going to be for this episode, don't worry, because guess what? We're going to have another millionaire show coming up in January, and you will be the first one on there. All right? But we did run a little bit long. So for all of us here at Electric Paradise Electric Paradise Game Shows, if you guys wanna join in on us, there'll be a link down below to the actual game show place, and we'll see you folks. There it is. We'll see you folks the next game show. So until next time, everybody, this is Dr. Detroit signing off and saying good night, take care, God bless.